Today I got my first look in a closed beta of Opus Clips Agent tool. I'm going to show you what I did, and it's truly amazing. And not only is it amazing in itself, but it shows a direction in which a lot of AI tooling is going. So I think this is a useful share. I What I wanted to do was see if I didn't interfere at all, like if I can just say, do this, how good is the end product without interference, without any nudges, without any input from me? So, what I did is I went in and I told it this at the top left. Video showing that it took 100 years to get a car to drive at 70 miles an hour, but only 2 months to get to 100 million users. What this means is we don't have 100 years to learn, and the disruption starts now. And that's all I did. I went, go for it. Let's see what happens. It then created a plan, which you can read here. It then wrote the script. And like every GPT, it loves everything you say. So it loved the idea. And you can see the transcript that it created. I could have edited it, but I wanted to see where it would go to. It then searched the web to get real images, and that's pretty cool. Get real images to support the hook. I chose not to interfere with the processor. I left it alone. I actually went out and bought a cup of coffee while I was doing this. It gives you a choice of which hook to go through. Then builds the entire storyboard, scene one, scene two, scene three, and
Do you
creates the
think you have
final
time
video.
to adapt to change?
And I am going to attempt to get the recording of this video so you can see the whole thing.
100 years to go from 0 to a reliable 70 miles per hour. That was the old timeline of progress. Do you think you have time to adapt to change? The automobile industry had a century, 100 years to go from 0 to a reliable 70 miles per hour. That was the old timeline of progress. The new timeline? 2 months. That's how long it took for ChatGPT to hit 100 million users. That's not an upgrade, that's a paradigm shift. We're past the point of gradual change. This is an era of vertical leaps. You don't have years to learn the new tools. You have right now. The future is being built today. Don't get left behind.
I thought that was pretty good. And it shows this inflection between where we were not that long ago, maybe 10 months ago, where everything is about speed and rough cuts and, volume and velocity. This is getting us closer to a quality outcome, a quality product. And I think it's an important point for us to consider, because this notion of like fighting AI generated content, I think it's just the wrong battle. The correct battle is fighting for quality and authenticity. It doesn't matter how it's created. I mean, you don't watch a Marvel film and have things flashing up saying, hey, this film used CGI. You know it did. And for me, this may actually create a new generation of higher quality content. It may do, but I think that is the real fight. And the platforms who are saying, oh, we won't allow AI content, that's just going to be a blip. I cannot see how they can police that, because the content that's being generated is already getting better. So going back to the fact that I've been given access to this closed beta of Opus Clip, and what do I think? I think it's amazing. I think they're really onto something. I think
The
the
future is being
idea
built
that
today. Don't get left behind.
individual
The new timeline? 2 months.
scenes create individual prompts. Well, when I say prompt, instructions into it, is going to be really, really
That's
powerful.
how long it took for ChatGPT to hit 100 million.
And my final overriding impression is that a lot of these tools at the moment, the user experience is decidedly clunky. You have to act this particular scene and so on. I like where this is going. It feels very intuitive. But the way AI is being applied to video now is just, I think we're going to see massive, massive changes, and the quality and the outcomes are just going to get better and better and better. And in my human in the loop experiment, where I'm looking and saying, hey, what would a media business look like? you have to look at these tools. I don't think it's a choice anymore. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked this little real sneak peek into Agent Opus. It's in a closed beta, but looking very, very promising.